Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. We're pleased to be joined by Jacob Hoffman of Grand Blanc Baseball. Of course, Grand Blanc won the state title, first ever in school history in the sport of baseball. It's been a pretty good year for Grand Blanc. Of course, the individual women's golf title, as well as the basketball team winning for the first time, and then baseball getting it done too. How's it going, man?
Good. How are you?
Good. What have the last 2 days been like for you?
Man, insane. I think I speak for not only myself, but the whole team that we're just ecstatic, and we still, it still hasn't sunk in for all of us that we won a state championship, which we knew we could, but it's still so cool. So
I know that you've had quite the year. You had quite the senior with everything with COVID and all that. I mean, from what I know, Grand Blanc wasn't in school that much towards, in-person school from until towards the end of the year. But what was that like to just get through this crazy year and know that, oh, maybe I'm going to go out, coming out and winning a championship?
Right. I think at the beginning of the year, we were all just so thankful that we got a season. Like, I missed my junior year because of COVID. We didn't get a chance to even step foot on the field. We finished tryouts the day before, and then it all got shut down. And it was a big letdown seeing the seniors not get their last season. So I think we all kind of did what we could to enjoy this year and played it like it was always our last day.
So I know that, you guys worried about, with COVID and everything. How'd you guys manage all that? Because from what I've also been told, didn't a bunch of you guys go get vaccinated or something?
Yeah. A few weeks into the season, we started to have to test once a week. So we would have to go a little early to practice and test and get through all of that. And majority of our team by the end were all vaccinated, which made it easier because then you wouldn't have to test if you had both shots. And I think that also got lifted, that you had to do testing. But at the beginning, it was definitely something we were all wearing masks, staying socially distant, not doing stuff out of baseball that could cause us not to be able to play baseball. So we kind of had to be smart in our everyday living to make sure that we could all be out on the field.
How hard was that for you?
Personally, it wasn't easy. I kind of just thought, like, is this worth more than playing baseball to me? And the answer was always no, because I just love being out there. So it was an easy choice for me.
Yeah. So let's get to the the fun stuff. Well, I mean, you've had some pretty fun moments this season besides winning the state title. What was the best moment so far?
One moment, let's see. Honestly, it might have been the night before the state championship. So we went down the night before to stay in a hotel because we had the 9 a.m. game, which our bus would have had to leave at like 6, maybe even 5 in the morning to get down there. So we went down the night before, and it was just a great time, doing some team bonding, playing cards in the lobby, and walking to the Dick's Sporting Good that's like 0.1 miles away. It's just the moments like that really like brought us closer together, that we will take that bond onto the baseball field.
Okay, so now that you're a state title, what'd you do after? Did you guys go? How'd you guys celebrate it?
Yeah, so we all kind of got together that night to kind of celebrate. And actually right when we got back to the field, all our parents were there, and they're all cheering us, and we got a police escort even on the way home. That was unreal, having like 6 cop cars in front of you and behind you, going through towns, people waving. So that was a moment, and most of our team went to B-dubs after that, and that's what we did.
Yeah. So now I know that, now that you've won the state title, I know you said earlier you're getting your rings fitted.
Yes. Yeah. I don't think we have a date yet, but I know we're all hoping it's coming very soon. Should be this week or maybe the next.
Okay. So now talk about your summer. I know you're a senior. I know that what a way to cap it off. To you're playing some travel. You're committed to KZoo College.
Right.
Um, kind of gonna go through that. Talk about your summer and how excited you are to go to Kalamazoo.
Yeah. First, I'll talk about my summer. So I actually had a travel tournament this past weekend that I was unable to go to because we were still playing for the high school. So it was kind of disappointing to miss that, but obviously worth the trade off because I'll still have a whole summer with those guys. I have practice starting tomorrow morning. I know that the championship was Saturday. Sunday morning, I got up, lifted, went to the field with my dad. Kind of just had that, enjoy tonight, but tomorrow the work starts again because there's something always more. So this summer, I'm just going to really enjoy playing, with some of the people that live around here. And then I'll be stoked to go to Kalamazoo to kind of get in that environment of college athletics and getting a great education.
Okay, so what are you studying, by the way?
Business.
Nice. And do you have any
Yep.
plans outside of it? What do you want to do?
Yeah, so I want to be a financial advisor.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Okay. Since you won a state title, let's get to know you a little bit. How about that?
Okay.
All right. So obviously, as we can see from around your room, your favorite team is the Tigers. If that,
Of course, got to root for the home team.
yeah. Um, they're doing better, not as bad as certain teams, Arizona. Uh, yeah, no, it's how would you say how is it like rooting for them?
Over the years, it's kind of rough. I'm also a Nebraska football fan, so
Oh,
I know my fair share of taking some losses. But I just can never give up on my Tigers. I went to a game earlier this season to cap off a sweep of the Yankees, so that was cool.
yeah,
And actually, tomorrow I'm going with my sisters and dad to watch them take on the Cardinals because that was our Father's Day gift. So that should be another cool moment.
didn't even know that they were playing the Cardinals. I knew they were playing them coming up. I just didn't know if it was if it was this week. Okay, who's your all-time favorite player?
Ooh.
Now this could be across all Major League Baseball.
Oh, okay. I'd probably say Johnny Bench because catching.
Nice.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I'd say playing now, I really liked Yadi Molina
Yachty.
because he's been there for so long, so consistently good defensively. And I think he plays the position right.
Okay, so kind of going into that, um, favorite movie.
Movie. Um, I'm a big fan of Hoosiers. Um, what else? Um, I like Moneyball too. I'd say those are my favorite.
Those are your two favorite.
Yeah.
What's your favorite all-time TV show?
Uh I would say for sure The Office. I love The Office.
Yeah, me too. Well, it's on
Yeah.
Peacock. Well, do you have? Well, it's nowhere on Netflix, so you can always find it on Peacock.
That's right. And I actually, when we heard it was going out on Netflix, my sister got sitting over there. I have every episode on disc.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'll show it to you.
Oh
I
my!
got a complete set, so I'll never miss an episode.
Oh, yeah.
True
There'd be
fan.
oh
True fan.
man, oh man.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of people that want that.
I know.
That is dedication right there.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Okay. So, do you have a favorite game? Like favorite play you remember?
Favorite play. Um,
This could be from anything you've watched or anything that you've played in.
okay. Honestly, I now obviously the state championship, that last pitch will take the icing on the cake, but previous to that, I think it was my sophomore year when we won districts because I that's a huge accomplishment, obviously not as much as a state, but it meant a lot to our team because we weren't as talented as we were this year, and we were definitely probably not supposed to win districts, but that brotherhood really brought us together, and we put together 2 good games to win districts. So it just felt great to really put it all together at the end of the season and kind of wrap up on a good note.
I bet that was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are 3 things people? Okay, before I ask that, let's see. Favorite go-to place for food?
Oh, food. I love food. Man, go to. I'd say Qdoba or Chipotle.
Cool. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's got to be pretty good. Do you have any pets?
I do. I have a dog named Tucker.
Nice. What kind?
Yes. He's a Cavachon, so it's a Bichon and a King Cavalier mix.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And what are 3 things people do not know about you?
One would probably definitely be I'm a certified scuba diver.
Really?
Yeah, and which probably brings me to my number 2, which is I love to travel. My parents have blessed me with going all over the world. Just previously went to Australia, so I got to dive in the Great Barrier Reef. And so traveling would be number 2, and the third, interesting fact, I'd say, that's a tough one. I'll go with it's just spending time with friends. Honestly, I take so much joy and excitement out of just spending time with people, not necessarily doing something, but it's probably what I'd go with.
Nice. All right. Well, Jacob, thanks so much for coming on, and congrats on the state title and something you'll never forget for your entire life.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.